Hey,
How you doing?
Hello there.
How you doing?
good. You can
How's
come
it
by.
going? You wanna come speak? Say hello to the crowd. You gotta come over here. Come
What's
to
up,
Mike.
Lily?
You sure?
She just trying to get to the pool or somewhere, right?
Brother.
Oh.
She got right in the camera
You all in the
shot.
camera way.
You know the camera right behind,
Right behind
say
you.
hello. Just say hello. Just wave.
Just wave.
Just wave. You right there in the camera.
Turn your head and wave.
Just
Say
wave
hello.
at the camera in the ray light.
Oh shit!
I'm crying.
She waiting on Johnny.
Shenane, oh my goodness.
No.
Let me beatbox for you.
Oh
Okay,
my
go
God.
ahead. Give us some.
Go ahead, Tim.
Hello? Turn me on.
You on?
Turn it off.
Hello? I don't hear anything.
You can't hear anything.
Turn me on.
Whoa.
Starring Timothy Ron, Cool Care, Tayshawn, Tactfully Misguided. Somebody get Becky.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe. We are live and direct on the airwaves again with Tactfully Misguided. Here to my left, you got your boy Cool Kev. I'm pretty sure he want to introduce himself. He probably can't. To his left, you got your boy, who that be, that Tayshawn, part of Great Apes Cafe. And to his left, you got that boy that be that Gus, Tactfully Misguided. And to his left, you got my friend Patrick, and we ain't talking about SpongeBob SquarePants. Let that sink in.
Not that damn starfish.
So anyway, we're gonna start off the topic of discussion, right? Everybody like, oh, well, Tim, he's stuttering. That must mean he's drunk. No, I'm not drunk. But anyway, I wanted to start off the topic with a different perspective. I want to start off with Gus. Gus, tell me what is going on. I need a world perspective news.
But
What is going on, Gus or Pat? Tell me what's
You know
going
what?
on.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass
World
that one down.
perspective.
I'm gonna pass that one down to Pat.
Okay.
Guys,
What
you
is
know
going on in the Middle East right now?
He got some shit to say.
I do. All right, so Afghanistan. A month ago.
Remember, speak loud. The frog's ribbiting.
A month ago, we pulled out all the troops from Afghanistan, right?
Yeah.
So within a month, 90% of the country is taken back over by the Taliban.
Right.
I don't know if anybody remembers back in 2001.
Well, if 90% of the country got taken back by the Taliban, what does that mean for the country? And how is the veterans feeling after 2001, after all those years, sacrifices of blood, sweat, tears, and pain, and valor to actually go over there, fight, and do all the things they did? Like, what's going on?
So I'm going to start that off with how vets are feeling about that. So for the past few days at work, we've had the news cycle on about what's going on over there, right? So one of the only other guys I work with, Nick, he did 3 tours in Afghanistan. He was in Marja.
Okay.
10 years to the day today, lost his corpsman over there. And he's feeling some type of way about that. You know, like you go over there, you're trying to liberate these people from the Taliban's rule
It's
and the
hard to
shit that
liberate.
they're doing.
Right.
And you lose people while you're doing it. And then, so the way he's feeling about it, it's almost like Saigon 1975, right?
Right.
Where because we're at the point now over there where we're literally scrambling. We just diverted the 24th Marine Expeditionary Unit to go over there
Right.
to help assist pulling people out of the
Right.
like at the embassy, right?
Right.
So like our Terps, everyone that helped us in that general area, like trying to help them and their families and save them from what's coming. Because the fact over the past month that the Taliban has taken most of that country back,
Right.
90% of that country back.
But let me interject on this. A lot of people will argue, Pat,
Boy,
Gus,
Kev
everybody.
checking that meat, boy.
A lot of people will argue. Yeah, he checking that meat. Oh, but a lot of people argue that in the Middle East they've been fighting the same war since biblical times, since the time of Moses. You agree, right?
I agree completely.
So, like, I mean,
100%.
like, what do you see any form of solution that may happen over there in the Middle East on a world stage?
No, I don't. So what I foresee happening again, so we just got done with a 20-year war, correct?
Right.
We're going to go back, and this time it's going to be different.
What would
This
be
time-
like World War. What would this? I'm sorry, y'all. What would this be like? World War?
No.
No, this was
No.
this is
No, not a
this
world
is
war,
different.
but
This is not a
not a
war.
world war.
Different
But the
thing?
problem
Because
is
you know
that
what? No,
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Because the thing is that this is more into a civil war in that country. That guess what? Military, U.S. especially, we always get involved into whenever somebody's rights are not being,
Oh shit.
given to them.
Let me ask you this question, Gus. Do you think that ideology of United States of America normally trying to influence other countries will change after COVID
You know what? In reality,
or
this-
after a pandemic?
in reality, this is what I think, that every other country uses the U.S. as
An example.
an example of freedom, where in their countries they don't have what we have over here.
Right.
All right, but at the same time, we as a country are crumbling down.
Right.
Because we were massively divided in multiple different ways.
Well,
Just
some will
like
argue. Let me interject
those
on
other
this.
countries.
It's not a conspiracy. Some will argue on the situation of separationalism. You have a lot of people in the highest levels of government. And I might need you to edit that because I don't want to be. I know too much. But you have some situations that will literally have governmental factors on who control information, right? Create diversion, a separation between your skin color.
As long as we're looking at
Separation
each other, we're
of-
not looking at them.
Right, right. Separation of political parties. I know people who are getting divorces based on a political party. Because your wife is Democrat and you're Republican, you're going to get a divorce after all those years? Like, think about the world we live in. That's scary. That's really scary if you really think about it. So,
Because you know what? That's lack of common sense.
But
From,
but people should
from
know.
all of us.
We had
during this
information.
time.
But Gus, think about it. We had information wars since the 40s. I won't go into detail specifically because I'll get monetized. But they've been having an information war since the 40s. We 2021.
So, what do y'all think that we should do? Like, what is your opinion on it? Like, what you think the answer might be, or what can we do to, what I'm saying, minimize our troops going back out there and, risking their lives, for the sake
So,
of it.
all right, for me, I talked to him about this earlier. I told him what I was doing. I had applied to go over there on a security job to go over to Afghanistan to help.
Speak a little bit louder.
So I have a solution to what's going on over there, because what's going on over there is a holy war that's never going to end. No matter how many times we go there, no matter what we do there, it's not going to matter. So presently, what's going on, like, not only are we taking a step back and actually looking at going back over there again after a month of being, it's literally like we never left. Russia's going over there, because if the infrastructure becomes too unsustainable there, it's a vitality to Russia. So they're looking at going over there. England's looking at sending troops in, and we're also following suit to do the same thing. So what we're looking at again is another 20-year war, except this time we're fighting against our own shit, because they've got all of our equipment, all the equipment that we bestowed onto the Afghan National Army that's already being taken care of. There's multiple videos of the Taliban rolling around with Humvees that they have jacked that have
Let me
Browning
interject.
M2 50 cals on
Right,
them.
well, no, I agree. But let me interject on this. Some will argue that the United States of America already knew that. They knew that this was going to happen. You know what I
And
mean?
that's the part. And that's the part that, yes, we knew it was going to happen, But at the same time, yes, it doesn't matter what whoever is in the chair as president, they decide what's going to happen.
Let me just say this. So the reason that vets now, the ones that went over there, did their time, went through all of this, like example, my buddy Nick, he went there 3 times. He was in Marja, lost his corpsman to the date. He feels some type of way about this, not only because of that, because it feels like we abandoned the Afghan people. We left them just like I said earlier, Saigon. We left the South Vietnamese. We just said fuck it and left them to
That's
deal
what it
with
seemed like
those problems.
to them, right?
And that's exactly what is happening now that we're doing again, is saying, fuck it. We've been here for 20 fucking years and you deal with the problems. Oh, wait, you can't. Even with our equipment, you still can't deal with the problems on your own.
Right.
And you're going to suffer. And these women and children and these families are going to suffer from it.
Right.
So, Nick earlier, when we were at work, he made a Facebook post saying he was extremely sorry to the Afghan people because to him it feels like we abandoned them. And then he made then at the same post made an apology to the Gold Star families. I don't know if you guys know what Gold Star, like
Right,
you
right.
lost people.
So let me ask you this
And-
question, Chief. Let me interject. Do you and Gus feel like the United States abandoned the Middle East?
Yes. Without question.
You
And
think
I
a lot
can
of-
and I can agree to that. So
Right. It's sad, man. It's really sad. I feel like it's not just a part of an agenda, like it's part of it, but it's a plan in a sense. So on the CIA perspective, look at it like this. We spend trillions of dollars over the past 20 years in the Middle East. And where did we get at? I feel like the United States, on a macro point of view, said, well, they just brushed their hands off and said, let somebody else deal with it.
And I don't mean no disrespect.
Because the
Exactly.
country do not practice a nice French word I like to use. It's called laissez-faire. We don't practice that. We don't mind our business. Ever since we really nuked Hiroshima and Kawasaki, if I'm pronouncing Nagasaki, Kawasaki, you know what I be drinking. Forgive me. Kawasaki, Kasaki, you know what I mean.
That's a bite.
You know. Ever since that
hey,
happened,
your English may not be very good looking right now, but it's okay. We got you. We got
my
you.
English not very good looking, no.
So let me ask them this question. Just because this is a personal question to each his own. Do y'all sometimes regret help fighting the war due to the decisions that the government
Microphone check.
Do y'all regret going over there fighting in the war because of the decisions the government make? I know I talked to some people and they say they regret going over there because it seemed like nothing they did, came out of it but dead people. So I was wondering, like, do y'all regret that, or I'm saying it is what it is, or
You got this one, Gus.
All right. After 9/11, I got deployed back in 2005 to Iraq. And you know what? In reality, I never thought about what I was doing in that country. I was just looking out for the brother next to me to begin with. Yeah, we had missions and everything that we needed to take care of. But at the same time, now after everything that is going on, it's like, so why the fuck you guys send us there in the first place? And if you're gonna pull out all the troops after all this debts that we had, after me losing buddies over there, I'm like, why? It's not really. I can't really cope
Gus,
with that.
I hear that. I hear that a lot of
Hold on, let me
times too.
interject
Like,
real
why?
quick. Gus, you a combat veteran?
Yes, I am.
That's a lot.
So you not only have to deal with
I gotta drink. I gotta
losing
drink to that.
buddies, you have to deal with also some.
A lot.
I guess the guilt. like some people call it what is it called? When you guilty of being alive, like
Survivor's guilt.
survivor's guilt. So you only got to come back and deal with that. Then you still got the problems of the world today. So I mean, it is a lot on you guys, especially when they see you out there. And then you look on the news, you be like, again, like why the fuck we went over there if you're just gonna pull them out? So I understand.
And that's the mental part that most people don't understand. That is always stuck in our heads, and that's why we
May I
have
alarm, good sir?
22
May I have a
veterans a day taking their lives because they just really can't stand it anymore.
They can't cope with it anymore. They can't cope with
Well, it's more
reality
than
as
just
it
the
is.
coping aspect. You always got to remember this, and a lot of people fail to realize when it comes to dealing with emotional state, it all comes down to the chemical balances that's in your body. How you deal with the chemical reality. What do you put in your body to even help you out? Are you putting bullshit?
Alcohol.
This
You
is
know, a
what
lot of
we.
people
This
have
is what we
vices.
do.
Right.
You know,
A lot of people have their vices. I understand. But it's how you deal with the vice that makes you or breaks you.
But my thing is,
You know?
if the government gave the veterans, help when they got out, not 20 years later where they're waiting on the VA, they broke up, hurt, done beat their wives and stuff. They can't help it. But if you go ahead and give them help when they get out, we won't have this problem. But the government don't look at it like that. They just look at it as just throwing another body
And
out
the government been doing that for years.
Yeah.
Look at the numbers. Women lie, men lie, but numbers don't lie. Look at the numbers.
Let me throw this out there about that.
Mhm.
Same guy, Kit, that was standing in the store whenever we were watching this because Nick went through Afghan and Kit, he was in Saigon when they pulled out and they were like looking at each other and Nick was like, "Damn," it was like, "Is this what it felt like? Like, is this heartache? Is this what it felt like to you when you guys were pulling out of Saigon?" Like, Kit's got fucking cancer. I just figured this out like 2 weeks ago. A man that like I sit here and
That's a lot.
spend like so much time talking to every day and you wouldn't even know it. The man has cancer from Agent Orange
Right.
by our own government during Vietnam.
Right.
He's dying.
And his
He ain't
man,
gonna be around much longer.
and one of his guys died.
Kit? No, that was Nick.
Yeah, I don't
Nick's the
Trying to just keep up.
no, Kit was was my buddy from Vietnam.
Okay.
And like he's dying from Agent Orange from Vietnam. Something our own government did.
Which
And
is why they can't be
they
helped.
really Vietnam vets didn't get a lot of fucking help
No.
for shit when
Which
it came
is
to
why
that.
we live in a state where we don't trust the government. And when they ask for shit like
We have
I don't know, welfare and vaccinations. I know, Aaron, you might have to edit or monetize that statement. We live in a world where
Show
you have
me
to
your
question,
papers.
You got to question everything, though, you know? But always remember this, though. There's always a hidden agenda. And I feel like everybody only know about 77% of what they think they know. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Think
Always
about
have
it.
to
The
question
government control everything. Education. They monetize your health. There's oh my gosh, Dr. Sebi has a cure for HIV, diabetes. And he won against the United States Supreme Court. That's just one example. And the government do not want to even show any type of literacy or
Because you know what?
acknowledgement about that.
It's all about money.
Exactly.
It's all about money.
Big farm.
Instead of just being about the people that actually live in this United States of fucking America.
Right.
But it's all about money.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's bigger than that, though. It's not just the money aspect. You have people who want power. And in order to obtain power, when you really think about it, it's repeating. How do you obtain power? You turn other people against each other. How do you do that? You pull on their heartstrings. You pull on things that they may already be thinking. I can't go in detail because we're on YouTube. I can't tell you the truth because we're on YouTube. I can't tell you what I know because we're on YouTube.
Censorship.
But all I can tell you is this: don't be a jellyfish, and have the occupancy in the brain to have freedom of thought. Don't let people think for you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Think for yourself. What's more important than freedom of speech? actually thinking what you need to do
For yourself. Yeah.
for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones, for your real friends, not the type who say I'm your friend and it's never there. The real friends.
But guess what the government is doing? They're hiding everything.
They hide a lot of shit in plain sight.
And you know what? And
it's in plain
the
sight.
only thing that we can do is just deal with it. Because you know what? There are people in higher places that can do all this shit. And all we gotta do is take it and like.
I don't really want to know everything, you know.
No, you don't want to know.
No, I don't want to know because that shit'll drive you crazy if we figured out all the shit the government has done.
Exactly.
That shit would drive
I'm gonna give you a hint.
crazy.
Let me put it this way. You guys remember the old farmers insurance commercial?
Yes.
We know a thing or two because
Yeah.
we've seen a thing or
Yes.
two. Yeah, that's how vets see the government. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Yeah.
Right.
So we don't trust them.
Yeah.
No, you can't. And the thing about it is, gosh, I can't say that. I'm on air. I can't say what I know. Just
Say what
know
you
this
feel.
though. Just know this. Everything you think you know, you don't know.
You don't know.
And if you did know, you would go out and you would lose your fucking mind. I'm letting you know. Everything is sitting in plain sight. You have no
Exactly.
idea.
Hey, can I ask y'all one question?
Go ahead, brother.
I'm like a big like I don't believe in a lot of news I see, but I got a news app. And I just want to know what is War Games, because that seemed like a popular event right now. What is War Games?
All right, so War Games is this big NATO operation that's between countries, right? It's where we go and we're faking war between each other. Like
South Korea and America really practicing that. Am I correct? They
Yes.
practice a lot of
Yep.
war games,
Oh,
which
yes.
make Kim Jong-un mad. But yeah, continue.
Yep. So like there's these cool things called sim rounds. They're basically like paintballs. But I don't know if you've ever been hit with a frozen paintball.
That should hurt.
Yeah. It's like that. You take the upper off of your rifle, you throw that shit on there, and that's what you're getting shot with. Those. And like you're running around doing that shit. Like playing tactical games and shit, like country to country.
Which can still do
Like,
damage,
and
though.
Yeah, so they already
It's basically what it is like the war games is different countries coming together and like quote unquote fighting against each other. It's to identify weaknesses between each other.
so you're basically getting
So-
traumatized already.
No, not
Before you
even.
start.
Not even. Oh, it's
you know
fun
what,
as shit.
I'm
I've been.
talking about, like,
Oh.
All right, it hurts. I've
Like,
been shot
yo,
with sim rounds before because
Hey,
I've done this kind of
I hate to
shit.
say it.
It's fun.
I want to
It
say
hurts,
I want to
but
say
it's
one
fun.
thing, but
Traumatized
like
as
yo,
fuck.
this is like a popular thing, man. Like
Yeah.
they even at sea.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
He told you the operational part, but it's more of the psychological
That's what I'm saying.
part
no.
that
War games.
He's saying it was like at sea and shit. No, it's like country against country.
Right.
Yo,
So like I've done it on a level of like platoon against platoon.
yeah.
Imagine
but-
a
yeah.
imagine a platoon against platoon doing that. Now take that and escalate it to country versus country
Wow.
doing that.
Wow.
It's on that scale. It's like a country versus country paintball thing, basically, if you will. Like that.
Right.
That's basically how
it's,
it is.
it's more psychological than what you think. It's
That's
like
what I'm
it's,
saying.
chess.
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
to
It's like
improve.
chess in a sense.
It's to improve our tactics as a NATO nation because it's all NATO countries doing this shit. Which
We had to do it since
And-
ever
and-
since
and
World War
certain-
II.
When you say
And-
countries, like yo, you're not lying. Like
no,
it's
no,
So like this is like
dude, you
man, this
imagine
is, when I
that and
tell
then
y'all
work
that war
with those
games,
countries.
When I tell y'all that war games are popular, like this is something that is like, yo, I look at the news, like
Microphone check.
it is countries doing it. Like this is a lot of people doing it.
all right. So let me
It's fun as
redirect
shit.
your same question.
Oh shit, Dum Dayo.
What do you think about war games when it comes to the news and everything? As a civilian, you're not.
I
seeing it.
know.
We're not
I can
getting
answer
it.
that.
You're not. You're
I
not
can
getting it
answer
from
that
the-
right now.
Me personally, and I'm probably asking for anybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I feel like at first I didn't really understand what it was because I was like, yo, war games, like, I'm looking at it like, oh shit. Like when I do get when I do get an alert, I'm reading it. I'm trying to figure out like, yo, this shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Like it's like, but now that I hear you say
He
it,
got in a notification.
Yeah.
it's like now I really understand it. It's like, whoa,
It's like practice.
it's kind of
football
mind
practice,
blowing.
yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
mind blowing, but it's like
Is
I feel like it's good, but I feel like it's bad because you never know when something can happen.
So NATO does this cool thing where they're like practicing for another world war.
yeah,
Is essentially what it is.
Mhm.
All these NATO countries come together, and I was a part of a big exercise
Yeah.
that encompasses that.
but that's why I kind of asked
And-
earlier. What do y'all think it'd be another world war?
Oh yeah, eventually.
The way that this world is doing things now, yes.
History always repeats itself. So
Yeah.
you have to wait.
If you
Well,
forget,
that's
if
very
you
more
forget
true than you could
history,
Mhm.
if you forget history,
You forget.
history repeats itself.
Exactly.
That statement is more true. But let's put the spotlight on this. Before we switch subject, let me just give y'all this little faction.
It's a little tidbit.
Be careful with the information because what's more important than or bigger than a war game that my combat veteran and my other veteran failed to mention, even my friends and colleagues, and maybe even yourself, failed to mention of the information war that we have right now. You got to question your source.
Yeah.
Where the fuck you getting your source from? CNN? Facebook? Twitter?
I'm getting my source from people that are there.
Exactly. This big difference. I want you to question everything. You got to make sure you know where you get your source from and don't be on that. There's a lot of people who's on the a lot of tropes of conspiracy theories, and I won't say the names.
Well, that's how
be
the
careful.
government easily controls us.
They do that on purpose. They've
We
been doing that
now
since.
look at the news.
They've
and
been
think
doing
it's-
that. I'm gonna end this
There,
on this.
there's not
We need to switch
one
subject.
news channel that
We
you
need
can
to switch
watch
subject.
that's going to give you the right
every
shit.
news channel is entertainment.
Let me.
That's why it's there. It's
They've been doing
entertainment. So
that
it's a little
since-
bit of real and a lot of fake because we
Mhm.
have to keep you entertained. If I just give you facts all day, your ass not
Tay.
gonna tune in. So if
Exactly.
I give you
Tay,
some facts,
Pat, Gus.
bullshit facts.
Yeah,
You
you're
tune
right
in.
about that one.
Exactly.
Cool Kev. They've been doing that since Project Paperclip, and I won't go into detail. Or Project Blue
You
Book.
trying to get us killed?
I won't go into detail. You just look it up.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
know shit.
Hey,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just a dumb motherfucker.
Now we're gonna go there.
Oh,
I
had
could
to.
get
No,
jiggy
I'm
with
gonna
this
go what I
shit.
know.
I don't know shit.
I'm just letting you know what I know. That's why I'm not going to speak in detail. But if you know, then you know.
Don't come knocking at my door at 7:00 in the morning. I
I've
don't
been doing
know
that
shit.
since that.
Oh, knock on mine, please.
They've been doing that.
I got
since the
shit
40s.
waiting for you.
You know, now we just live in a world where this technology is operating at a speed way. Well, you have no idea what humans are capable of.
Mhm.
What the United States of America and world government is capable of, and we like 40 or 50 years, 60 years, 70 years behind. This is 2021. United States of American government is at 2070, 2090. Like, no exaggeration. You have absolutely no idea.
No,
And I can't even talk about it.
And you know what? And I'm gonna tell you one thing about that. Because you know what? Us as Americans are forgetting about what our Constitution is all about. Everything is just, oh, I'm in power. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. No,
No.
the Constitution was written for a reason,
Right. Right.
and that's
To
what
keep us in check.
this United States of America is forgetting. And guess what? Everybody who is weak-minded, they
That's a
just
lot of that.
follow the crowd.
You have a lot
That's
of
it.
jellyfish. You have a lot of people who just go with the flow.
You have a
Gus,
lot
know
of
that?
sheep.
But you know how
Sheep
that
in the
you know how that
herd.
starts? It starts in the education system when it's young. They teach you to be jellyfish.
It starts
because-
with the institution.
Yeah.
The religion, the school system. This is why I'm an omniist. I believe there's truth in every religion, you know? But let's talk about even a greater subject. What I mentioned a little bit about 3 minutes ago. Let's talk about information and the dangers of not utilizing that information. Utilizing that information can fuck you up. I have friends right now who let me know, oh, Tim, I heard such and such did this and this and this, and that's the wrong information. If you follow on Wikipedia, bitch, you need to go back to the basics. And I ain't saying that because I've been drinking. I'm just saying.
I can jump on Wikipedia and edit anything.
Exactly. People don't know that either.
I
People
edit
think
shit all the time.
Wikipedia is.
I
the damn
said
source.
Dexter created the
Exactly.
atom bomb, and Dee Dee pressed the button.
Hey, you know one thing that I hate though?
Dee Dee pressed the button.
Yep.
One thing that I hate, y'all.
If you guys
that
don't
we-
recognize what that is, it's Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network.
Dexter's Laboratory.
it's like, man, like I know this
I
is a
ain't wanna
little,
show
I know this is
my
a little
nerdness,
off topic,
you
y'all.
know.
I know this is a little off topic. So like,
Don't even
we're
talk about
it's
that.
like asteroids missing the planet. It's so much stuff going on, like icebergs breaking.
I can't talk about that. I know too much.
It's a lot of different things going on within everything, and then at the end of the day, you
Switch
still gotta
subject.
worry about war.
Dang. Switch subject. This is what I know. I'm gonna tell you what I know. The same information I know is the same information that got JFK killed. That's all I can tell you.
Somebody said you shouldn't have said that much. I wouldn't have said shit.
Oh, I got
Strip
worse.
club.
I got worse on that.
People know. People already know. Look, they already know what I know.
So
I
Change
got
your
a
pace.
good one on.
you vaccinated?
Nope.
You vaccinated?
Nope.
I'm vaccinated. You vaccinated?
Nah.
No, you vaccinated.
Yeah.
Do y'all believe in getting a vax, or y'all have something against? Like, what
Let me put it to you this way.
Okay.
All right, so one of the guys I work with,
Mhm.
vaccinated, got COVID a week ago.
Mhm.
Same week, also another friend of mine that I know that works for a fire department is vaccinated, also got COVID. Guess who's holding strong that hasn't got it? Oh, wait, I mean, I did, but I felt no symptoms, and I literally just drank whiskey for 14
Let me
days.
interject because it's a lot of y'all gotta get your information.
While the
right. Let me give you
person,
the opposite side of the let me give you the opposite side of the spectrum, and you
Okay.
can judge me. I still have love for you. See that man right there in the audience? He lost his girlfriend 72 hours ago to COVID. So when you tell me that it just didn't affect you,
No,
that might
no,
be the
no.
case. Choose your words wisely.
oh no, it's not that it doesn't affect people.
Right.
Incorrect. That's not what I mean.
Okay. I'll
But
make it
you got to
sure.
remember, I'm 27.
Age ain't the
It
factor.
didn't do shit to me,
Right. It's
Okay,
all about
well-
immunity.
Well,
right? And ex-wife, who was the one, like their whole reason, because it was he was there for it actually, and tested negative. My daughter's birthday party. That's when we all came together. She had it. She tested positive for it.
We got to switch
And
subject.
Well,
she
we gotta
switch subject.
Well,
actually
couldn't even
had
talk about this.
symptoms, but I did not.
I do want to say this though. I just want people to be careful because I actually caught COVID right after my 25th birthday. Me, Tim, Aaron, we was all at the beach. I didn't know what was going on. I went to work.
I don't know about COVID,
So-
y'all. Let me
No,
interject.
it was COVID. It was COVID. I had.
Did you know for a fact it was
yes,
COVID?
yeah, I had COVID.
You
I
drunk
almost
too much
died.
alcohol.
I almost died. Because I was stubborn not going to the hospital. When I got there, there was
You had
like
a virus.
I had 30 minutes before my organs was getting ready to shut down. That was just the
Oh,
first.
I forgot about
that was
That's
just the
true.
first
That's
stay
true.
at the hospital.
That
That's
was from
true.
COVID.
Yes. So
We
I-
talk about like
so
when
I
it
had
first
a-
came
I had
out.
I had a second stay at the hospital. The next time I had 3 blood clots in my lungs that big. Didn't know it. So I just want people to be
I
careful.
would
out
defend
there.
my homeboy
no.
Tayshawn,
No,
but
no.
he was so
Like,
hard headed
for
he
me,
didn't listen
look,
to the doctor.
For me,
I just want people to be careful because I know it almost killed me. And I was hooked up to the machines, and then I look on the news or I look at other people's situations, how they was on the machines, and they died. I actually took the oxygen out my nose and told them I didn't want it. So I'm blessed enough, to have COVID and didn't die. So I'm just, anytime a chance I get, I try to let people know, just please be careful. I understand that it's a new vax. We scared, and we know you still can get COVID, but you can get a flu shot and still get the flu.
Don't
so,
get me
let
wrong,
me,
y'all. I
well,
had it too.
I actually kind of think that's where the flu went.
I can't.
Tinfoil hat for a
We need
second.
to switch subject because what I know I can't talk about.
I think
Damn, this
that
motherfucker
the
can't
flu-
talk about shit.
So what you hear, Negro?
Dog get caught, bro.
What you hear?
But the dog want information,
He
boy.
Hey, that's the government right there.
Big dog.
Oh, he's must've somebody coming around the corner.
all right.
Hey,
technical
hey, hey,
difficulties,
hey, what's
I
your
think
dog
is
name?
what's about to
Thor.
happen.
Cujo.
Nigga ain't named Cujo, man. All right, but
Not even close to.
next subject, though.
Not
We
even
can go to the next
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe.
He just sensed the girl coming by. That's all.
Hey,
How you doing?
Hello there.
How you doing?
good. You can
How's
come
it
by.
going? You wanna come speak? Say hello to the crowd. You gotta come over here. Come
What's
to
up,
Mike.
Lily?
You sure?
She just trying to get to the pool or somewhere, right?
Brother.
Oh.
She got right in the camera
You all in
shot.
the camera way.
You know the camera right behind,
Right behind
say
you.
hello. Just say hello. Just wave.
Wave. Just wave.
Just wave. You right there in the camera.
Turn your head and wave.
Just
Say
wave
hello.
at the camera in the red light.
Oh shit!
I'm crying.
She waiting on Johnny. to come
Shenane, oh my goodness.
No.
Let me beatbox for you.
Oh
Okay,
my
go
God.
ahead. Give us
Hand
some.
her the mic.
Go ahead, Tim.
Hello?
Hand her the mic.
Turn me on. Turn me on.
You on?
Turn her
Hello?
off.
Hello?
Yeah, you on.
I don't hear anything.
You can't hear anything.
Turn me on.
Whoa!
Hello? I
You
don't
ain't gonna hear
You don't
anything.
hear anything.
Then I'm not.
They
I don't know how to be
Ready?
boxed.
Uh.
Check. Check.
Wait. Let me start. Sorry.
She said sorry.
Okay, all right, ready?
Why you gotta put me on first
Hold on,
street,
you gotta-
DJ?
you gonna
Shit.
Drop it now. You got.
Why
Come on,
somebody
now, go
else
hard
can't
with it now.
freestyle? I asked this question. Check. Yo. Sis walk on the camera. She got the high
I
stamina.
can't breathe.
She can't breathe.
Hey.
She about to hit the beatbox, and it's the truth. She said she waiting on John to come scoop. He said he about to come, and he about to come through.
Hey.
And she posted up, and she like, okay. I don't know what I'm even about to go say.
Hey, this has been an exclusive beatbox slash
Ladies and
freestyle
gentlemen.
slash drunk lady
Shout out to Lily.
exclusive.
Try to be able to get the play.
My mom
Rata.
used to be a famous rapper.
Used to.
Rita Lane.
We have to look
Okay.
her up.
We gotta look you
Her
up.
up, play her shit.
We have to look her up.
We
We
gotta
might have
look
to
you
give
up.
her a
You said
shout
play
out.
the shit. Okay, we got to look you up.
You
But
got-
let me ask you a question though. Let me ask you all important question.
Can I hit that?
A very important question. What makes you tick? Like, what makes you get up in the morning and be like, no, this is still a podcast question. I mean, at this point, you might as well join, But what makes you get up in the morning to go to work? What makes you get up in the morning to kiss your child?
Well, shit, I ain't got.
What is that
I'ma start off.
fire that's
I'm gonna
inside
start
of you?
off. Listen, I ain't got no kids, but I got damn
But he been
$345
He been
car
fucking.
payment. Listen, I gotta make that pay. Hey, listen, let me
You
tell
heard
you,
that car
this is a funny ass story, right? I was
Shut the fuck up.
I was only 3 hours late on my car payment. It was 12 o'clock at night. These motherfuckers came and told my shit. So I gotta pay my damn car payment. Man, for real. Struggle real out this motherfucker. I'm gonna start me on OnlyFans though. They making money out here. I'm
Hey,
starting
look,
me
when
on
I drop my
OnlyFans.
mixtape, I'm starting on
I'll
OnlyFans
tune
too. OnlyFans coming soon. You
OnlyFans.
know what it is.
OnlyFans comes in clutch. For real, make that shit.
I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make me
I'll
some
tune
money.
in.
My sister made me nervous.
Hey, Lily. Hey, can we have the mic back, please?
Damn, she just took our mic.
I'm gonna rap for you. Ready?
Well, can you get
Bro, I
inside
got
the?
bro,
Can
you
you
gotta
get
get
inside the camera,
Not that beat.
Lily?
Not that right that
gotta
beat.
get the
Put
camera
me on
now.
my side.
That's that privilege.
I'm crying. You can't come over.
Hey, you heard me?
Come
That's
on.
a privilege. Hey, sis, you gonna get in the camera? Like, come, stand right here. Like, can you stand right between
Oh, that must
me
be
and?
John.
Come here, John. Come here, girl.
That must be John.
Is that John?
This is John.
What's your name?
He's
Wait.
famous.
He lagging.
Hey, Kate, what's your name?
It's John.
Let me see.
Your name is John.
This is my boyfriend.
John, you famous, son.
John's on a.
Welcome to the podcast.
Johnny.
We waiting for you to come scoop.
Hey, can you get inside the camera range, Lily?
Yeah, hey.
This is my boyfriend.
Congratulations. Can you get right here?
Lily on
Alright,
it.
so at least let me get the mic.
my
I mean,
God.
No, the mic.
Shit done got real.
No, the microphone.
Lily said she's stuck. She don't even. She's too scared to even.
There you go. There you
Thank
go.
God.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
She's in the fucking camera. So anyway,
Sure, John.
put John on there
I'ma
so
hold
she
you
won't
up,
think she
John.
getting mollywopped by
You can see
black
you.
people.
This is John.
My name
This
is
is-
Lily. This is my song. I like to sing. Don't get me wrong. I smile a lot. That's just my thing. And if
Hey,
you don't
John,
like
I'm
it,
gonna put you on the
that's
mic. Say something, John.
fine. She's not.
Say
Dang
something, John.
it. Dang it. Man, I can't.
We repping that 910.
Hi, John. We repping that 910. You lagging though, buddy. You gotta get you some better network.
Yeah, that
Right.
net ain't working. That
Turn the
net
shit
ain't
off.
working. But anyway, this is Great Apes Cafe. I hope you like, subscribe, share. And
We
I want
are
to tell all my audience this.
Done.
What are you using for your source of information? That's very important. We have an interrupter. I think her name is John. I don't know what's going on. But anyway,
Her name is John.
or Lily, boyfriend John on the
Lily and
phone.
John, boyfriend John, Lee,
John and Lily, I don't know. Hey.
Ah.
But what subject, before we actually end up this
Watching my lighter. Don't
situation.
skip, I was fucking with you.
what do y'all want to, one more thing, what do y'all want to talk about before we actually,
Listen,
and where we at with time? What y'all want to talk about?
Let's talk about volleyball.
You play volleyball. Where do
Okay.
you play volleyball at?
where you play volleyball at?
UNCW.
You,
We can't hear you.
shit.
Shout
Hear
out to the
you.
Seahawks.
I'm a senior there.
What up? My man.
My major is business.
But she
Oh.
don't know how to mind the business. Therefore,
you
it's
go. That's what
not business. It can't be.
That's what I'm.
It can't be. It can't be business. It can't be. I think she's
Hey,
lying.
you know what? And this is what we do. You want to be part of this? Trust me, you're gonna get you. You
we
give
ain't
us the
got, we ain't got
ammo.
insurance. Don't fall.
We are gonna shoot it right back at you. So that's what we do.
Shut the front door. No, but this
We
is
don't
what-
even know what the hell we talking about. Be honest with
Actually,
you.
I did. I did.
Yeah,
I
and we
really did
got
though.
Tim
know too
did.
much. Hey, Tim know too much. We can't talk to Tim.
Do you know Frosty Q?
Who?
Frosty Q?
Who's that?
It's a rapper.
No, I know Tony the Tiger. Boston Flakes.
Alright, I'm gonna get out your podcast.
All right, Lily.
Lily.
Thank you for coming through.
But it was a pleasure
Shout out to
having
Lily.
you here.
Yeah.
Shout out to
All
Lily
right,
and
all right,
UNCW
all
with volleyball, hitting it,
It's all right.
majoring in
UNCW
business, majoring in business.
Sunday, y'all.
Lily from hold on, I got y'all. I got y'all. Lily from UNCW, majoring in business.
Give her a hand.
Don't know how to mind.
Shout out Lily.
Don't know how to
And
mind
John.
her business. Hey,
John needs some
I can just
Wi-Fi.
clap to that. But anyway, I don't want to knock anybody off their pedestal. I wanted to
Hey,
ask a
hold
fucking
on.
question. I totally forgot.
Hey, hold on. Lily was pushing, trying to put that cigarette back in my mouth. I about to backhand a little bit.
Nah, look, I ain't gonna lie. You know, she
I
probably
ain't like that.
had
I ain't like
herpes.
Hey, the pimp
Boy,
slap.
hey,
The pimp slap.
Hey,
The
Gus,
pimp slap.
Gus came in clutch. He said, "Nah, it's done. It's done."
Hold on,
I said, "Yeah, Gus."
I got you.
I said, "Yeah, Gus."
Bro, it been done like done it all,
Gus
done it
said,
all.
It's done.
It been done it all. That was it wasn't even a cigarette. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. Can I be real with y'all? I'm gonna be real. Now this is some podcast shit for real. Aaron, so when Miss Lily came in, she was lighting that shit up like a blunt. I'm like, we can't have no blunts on this podcast.
She kind
John,
of she
look,
ruined my
listen,
cigarette.
hold on,
Man, I
hold
was
on.
enjoying that shit.
So
too.
I look at the motherfucking cigarette and it's a bud.
I was enjoying this. I
Oh,
was
you
enjoying
smoking a
that.
little bud? You told me calm it down. No, nigga, I'm turned up. I'm mad. I got interrupted and I asked this woman to speak with conviction, and all she said was, "I'm from UNCW. I play volleyball, and I'm majoring in business, and she don't know how to mind her business."
Hey man, hey, but Great Apes Cafe, man, we popping, man. People want to get on the show, don't want to leave.
Nah, fuck that shit. I'm mad.
This nigga's not mad.
We popping, man.
He
I
ain't
know
mad.
that.
Hey, this is the reason why your podcast is gonna be different than most.
It's gonna
Oh
be,
my gosh.
It's gonna be a little tough.
So the last thing I'm gonna actually before we got rudely interrupted by the volleyball player from UCW who don't know how to mind her business.
So is y'all gonna jump in this pool or what before we start?
I want to jump in this
I am.
pool.
What we
Check
gonna
out
do?
this move, y'all. Look.
I'm
That
fucking
nigga going
done.
to the Olympics with that
The
shit.
volleyball. Oh hell no! But
Too bad
anyway,
the Olympics are over.
I want to end the subject on this though. I gotta end the subject on this though. Like real talk. Just always remember this. When you have real friends and family going through some bullshit and you don't like what they're going through. You don't like how the pain that they feeling. Let them experience the pain, but just be there for them. You can't change the events of the situation, but the least you can do as a friend. Hold on, before y'all interrupt me. Hold on, real talk. I know, and sorry, before the vaccination, no, real talk, man. Always remember, like, no, don't even give me no hum. This is real talk.
okay,
Like,
I'm
this is
sorry.
real talk shit. Like, don't even So always remember this, bro. You don't know what somebody going through, bro. When you have a friend going through some shit, man, the best thing you can honestly do is just be there for them. You can't change the events. You may not like what he or she say or do, but the best thing you can do for friends and family is be there. You don't know what somebody's going through.
Shout out
you know
to
what I mean?
Shout out to John in the crowd.
Shout out to my homeboy
not the John that's about to come to school.
I'm not gonna go into detail.
We're talking about my boy Mitch.
We love you, John, and I'm happy you came out, bro.
Appreciate
That's
you,
a lot of
man.
shit you going through, bro, and we here for you. I'm gonna go into detail.
When
I'm not
this
nigga never in compliance. Look at this tall ass, beefy ass nigga.
I make you carry
Nigga like he been eating pork chops his whole life.
for
Nigga like he been eating collard greens.
Oh goddamn!
With
Here
the
we go. He's
motherfucking
getting
cow
Gus started
next to
too.
a little nigga.
He's getting Gus started.
But
Damn,
you know
we
what?
gotta-
Just in case, if you haven't seen her,
Oh hell no. Ladies and gentlemen,
We love
this
y'all.
episode name should be called Unorthodox. This is Great Apes Cafe. You said what?
Ladies and
Check my
gentlemen,
text message in the middle of a
I'm
fucking
sorry, y'all.
podcast?
I've been lit. I haven't been here in a
12:39,
while.
no.
So, again, I'm just so happy to be back on the podcast with the fellas, man. I've been working, been busy lately, but
Tay, when you gonna
Yeah.
go start this football? Let me interject.
actually,
When you
I'm
gonna
glad
hey, me and
you-
Tay are about to
I'm
jump in
glad
the
you
goddamn
asked.
pool. That's what's about
I'm
to fucking
glad
happen.
you asked.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie,
actually-
man. I'm about to.
when you gonna play football, bro?
Okay, so actually,
Hey, don't
I
leave the podcast to
Yeah,
do it.
hey,
Wait till
hey, it's life. Fuck it. Turn up. I love y'all. It's who that boy be that boy.
Boy, that be that Tay Tay.
And I'm out of this motherfucker.
Hey man, hey, if he lying, man, we gonna jump him, bro.
Hey,
Too
ladies and
big.
gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe. I agree with
New
Cool
jerky
Kev. If
video
you lying
coming
about
soon.
football,
If you lying,
we
bro, we
gonna
gonna
whoop his
jump
ass.
this man, bro.
I don't even have to jump him. I already gave him that 2-piece combo and a biscuit. You know what I mean? All right,
Man,
then
you
I
like
want to
John,
jump in
bro.
the
You about to come
pool.
school?
well,
Bro, can you
we still
finish?
gotta wait
I've
till
been
we
having
say
so many
cut, and
interruptions.
then come on now.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I'm so rude. I'm so
I've been
rude.
having so many fucking interruptions. I
Okay,
had a
Tim,
girl
I
come
know.
here
Tim,
and
send us
said she
off.
played volleyball. She said I got a fucking business degree. No, I don't want you to fuck up. Girl,
Nobody's.
she might actually do
Hey,
that.
Tim,
Look,
hey, Tim,
since she good.
relax.
We don't need to get beat up.
Cut it. Cut.
Pause.
No, listen. No, I don't do that kind of
You can't
stuff.
say that. You've been making
so,
jerky.
can
been
you
making
cut us
beef
off?
jerky.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready
Can't
to
say
go.
that.
I got to work tomorrow.
He said he got work. He trying to work in that pool. Listen,
I got to work in the morning.
let me tell you something. I've been interrupted so many times in this episode. It hurts me.
I'm so sorry, Tim.
But anyway, it don't really hurt me. Look,
Hey, that
have
is my
fun
fault.
playing volleyball. Whoever you are who walked on this podcast, hope you like, subscribe, share. This is Great Apes Cafe. All I need is just one subscriber to change the world. And I had one person who told me, well, what does it? It seems racist to call your podcast Great Apes. So let me give you the monkey talk, right? The monkey talk is this. Great Apes Cafe.
You done got Gus
Great Apes
started.
Cafe. Great appreciation. Great appreciation for people, entertainment, and success.
Thank you.
That is the acronym. We are monkeys in this motherfucker. Peace. Like, subscribe, share. We have love for y'all. Be safe. You know who you are. Also subscribe to Tactfully Misguided, who's up in the motherfucking house. They just said earlier I ain't showed them love. They might get thrown in the pool too. You know
I'm
who we
jumping in the
are.
pool.
Motherfucker, we out. About damn time from all this interruption and Tayshawn walking off and Cool Kev acting like a little bitch and Gus digging up his nose and Pat over there acting like he Indian. Deuces!
It's
Until we come back.
Friday
It's
again.
Friday.
It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday again.
All right, are we
we
good?
gonna
All
need some-
right, I'm going.
Hey. We gonna need some editing on that because these motherfuckers don't know how to act. We need your help in the name of Yeet.
So, Tim, you was talking all that shit. What's up?